Have you ever wondered what true friendship really looks like? We all have friends, but how do we know who will really be there for us when things get tough? Today, I want to share a powerful story that might just change the way you see your friendships. Once upon a time, in a vast, dense forest, two best friends were traveling together. Before they set out, they made a solemn promise to each other. No matter what danger they faced, they would always have each other's back. They walked for hours, laughing and sharing stories, feeling confident in their bond. The path grew narrower and the trees grew taller, casting long shadows all around them. Suddenly, their cheerful conversation stopped. A low growl echoed through the woods. They froze. Peeking through the bushes, they saw a massive bear lumbering directly towards them. Panic set in. The first friend, without a second thought for his promise, spotted a tall, sturdy tree nearby. He was a great climber and scrambled up the branches in seconds, leaving his friend standing alone on the path below. He completely forgot about his promise. His only thought was to save himself. The second friend watched in disbelief. He wasn't a good climber and knew he couldn't escape that way. His heart pounded in his chest, but in that moment of pure terror, he remembered something he'd once heard. Bears don't bother with creatures that are already dead. With no other option, he dropped to the ground, lay perfectly still, and held his breath. He made his body go limp, trying his best to play dead. The huge bear ambled over to the man lying on the ground. It lowered its giant head and sniffed him from head to toe. The man could feel the bear's warm, heavy breath on his skin. It was the most terrifying moment of his life. The bear then nudged him with its snout and even put its mouth right up to his ear, as if inspecting him closely. The man lay motionless, his eyes squeezed shut, praying his plan would work. After what felt like an eternity, the bear seemed to decide that the man was indeed dead. It gave a final snort, turned it harrowed, and slowly wandered back into the forest. Once the coast was clear, the first friend cautiously climbed down from the tree. He walked over to his friend, who was now sitting up, still shaking from the encounter. Trying to make light of the situation, he asked with a nervous grin, "Wow, that was close. So, what secrets did that big old bear whisper in your ear?" The second friend looked at him, not with relief, but with a serious, disappointed expression. He stood up, dusted himself off, and said calmly, "The bear gave me some very important advice. It told me to never again trust a so-called friend who abandons you the moment danger appears." Those words hit the first friend harder than any physical blow could have. A deep sense of shame washed over him. He had broken his promise and shown his true colors. In that moment, he understood the profound difference between a real friend and someone who is just along for the easy parts of the journey. This story teaches us a timeless lesson. A friend in need is a friend indeed. True friendship isn't about the good times, the laughter, or the fun. It's about who stands by your side when you're scared and vulnerable. It's about loyalty, courage, and selflessness. It reminds us to choose our friends wisely and, more importantly, to be the kind of friend that others can truly count on, no matter what challenges you face together. What did you think of this story? Have you ever been in a situation that tested a friendship? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed this story, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content just like this. See you next time.